Hi guys, today I will be presenting my capstone analysis on the company TikTok, which is one of the fastest growing platforms in the world. So TikTok, as you know, is owned by ByteDance, who has become a dominant force in the short form of video content, especially among Gen Z and millennials. TikTok, pretty much everybody like in our generation has like this app, or like you can know somebody that it says like, oh, who has or who wants to make a TikTok. And so it has been fueled by the algorithm and innovation and viral content formats and global reach. However, sustaining this momentum requires several challenges, namely, which is the rising in operational costs and growing regulatory pressure and intensifying competition. So this strategy focuses on our four core goals: diversifying monetization and expanding into emerging markets, strengthening regulatory compliance, and supporting the creator ecosystem. And so, by aligning with these market trends and addressing structural challenges, TikTok can sustain its competitive advantage and scale responsibly. So the next slide is market analysis, and integration. So let's begin with the market landscape. So TikTok thrives due to its appeal and digital native users, and it's highly personalized by AI. The global demand for short form video content continues to soar, with the mobile video consumption growing over 15% annually. But the environment is getting more competitive, such as, when TikTok became like more popular, you started to see like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. Those were never really a thing until they started replicating how TikTok was, TikTok videos 60 seconds. And so Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are they kind of mimic the image of TikTok, because like it's just, you can just swipe, 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 swipe. And so pushing this was like TikTok to differentiate through their innovation and user experience. So emerging markets like Africa and Latin America represent massive growth and potential. Internet penetration is rising rapidly in these regions, and TikTok's mobile first design is a perfect fit. To stay ahead, TikTok must offer hyper localized content, support diverse languages and creators, and deliver immersive experiences and regional cultures. And so the next slide we have is the financial analysis and integration, in where the digital entertainment industry is defined by user-generated content, fast innovation cycles, and increasing government oversight. As you can see, there's a lot of people now, we have like an app called Vine. When I was growing up, saw a lot of like content creators, like they made like their livable wage on there. So now like TikTok kind of um, has that impact now, because there's a lot of people who become content creators or make their life and like their funds through the app. And so TikTok's edge lies in a real-time engagement, analytics, and content discovery mechanisms. But the platform also faces serious headwinds, such as scrutiny is intensifying globally, particularly requiring the user data and the misinformation. Key risks could include, within the framework, like EU's Digital Service Act, content moderation standards, and potential national bans. As you know, President Trump extended like the national ban of TikTok, and where it was banned in the United States because it wasn't purchased by an American company. And so TikTok should migrate these risks, and where it should I believe invest in AI for smarter moderation, build transparent data governance for the frameworks, and from a strategic alliance in music, e-commerce, entertainment industry, it should enhance other offerings. So also TikTok's financial performance has been impressive. In 2023, it generated over $20 billion in global revenue, primarily because now TikTok has ads and also the TikTok shop and the in-app purchases. However, profitability is constrained by rising costs and creator incentives. So to improve the financial sustainability, I believe that TikTok should enhance creator programs and where they should monitor them better. They should increase targeting efficiency, and also develop new income streams um, like they have live shopping, content licensing, and the tipping features. So controlling the cost while investing in new revenue generating initiatives will allow TikTok to grow even more and more and reduce the dependence on ads. And so a little objectives and some strategic ways I came up with is one being expand the market presence and emerging economics. So we could launch localized campaigns and in-app features. And so that would grow, MAUs in Africa and Latin America by 20% by 2026. Another one would be enhance monetization and creator support, where we can roll out the TikTok Creator Pro Suite for analytics and earnings tracking. And so that would improve creator retention and earnings by 25%. And the last one would be diversifying revenue streams. So scale TikTok Shop and develop original content for licensing, where it could generate at least 30% of revenue for non-advertising sources by 2026. And so some of these implementations and the plan and monitoring it. To put these strategy into action, TikTok will need to target the investments on the timeline. And so that'd be like what partnerships with creators, regulators, and media companies, and also the key KPIs would be monthly active users in target regions, creator earnings and retention, revenue from diverse streams, and compliance and audit scores. And so these challenges like content saturation and are expected, but TikTok can make them through proactive stakeholder engagement and product updates. And so, in conclusion, I believe that TikTok stands a pivotal point in where its explosive growth offers both opportunities and challenges by pursuing a strategy grounded in monetization, compliance, global expansion, and innovation. I think that TikTok can solidify its position as a global entertainment leader. And that some of the next steps would be, as I said before, progressing in the KPIs, engaging in stakeholders and improvements in creators and advertisers. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for listening. Have a great rest of your day. See you soon.